XMG intros Core 16V laptops with Ryzen 7 H255 and RTX 5060. The XMG Core 16V expands the Core 16 product line with a more affordable entry-level model that comes in at €200 less than the standard version. Despite the lower price, the Value Edition retains the same high-quality aluminum chassis, but pairs it with more budget-conscious components. These include an AMD Ryzen 7 H255 processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 graphics, and an 80 Wh battery. The 16-inch IPS display continues to offer a sharp 2560 by 1600 resolution and a brightness of 500 nits, while the refresh rate is adjusted to 180 Hz. Like its higher-end sibling, the Core 16V supports up to 128GB of RAM and 16TB of SSD storage, and offers a comprehensive range of external ports. XMG Core 16V, M25, with aluminum chassis and 1600p display starting at €1,399. The foundation of the Value Edition of the XMG Core 16 is identical to the regular model, which has been available since mid-August. This price-performance optimized variant also features an aluminum chassis measuring 357 by 254 by 23 mm and weighing just 2.1 kg. Under the hood, it is equipped with AMD's Ryzen 7 H255 processor with 8 cores and 16 threads, paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 running at up to 115 watts including dynamic boost. The battery capacity comes in at a generous 80 Wh, slightly below the 99.8 Wh of the standard model. Since the cooling system remains unchanged from the regular Core 16, the installed components can operate at full performance even under sustained load. This is made possible by two fans, 84mm and 70mm, two rear air outlets with copper heat sinks and a total of 144 cooling fins, dual air intakes from the underside and the keyboard area, and Honeywell PTM 7958 phase change thermal pads on both the CPU and GPU. Power limits: XMG Core 16V, M25 CPU, peak, sustained, 100W, 1 minute, 90W GPU, sustained, 115W CPU and GPU, sustained, 160W in XMG's currently most affordable laptop with dedicated NVIDIA graphics. Users can fully customize performance settings beyond the predefined profiles. The RTX 5060 can be adjusted between 50 and 100 watts, plus 15 watts of dynamic boost, while the Ryzen 7 H255 offers configurable power limits from 10 to 100 watts, PL1. 500 nit display with 100% sRGB, up to 128GB RAM and 16TB SSD storage. The IPS panel of the XMG Core 16V offers a resolution of 2560, 1600 pixels, a brightness of 500 nits, and can be opened with one hand up to an angle of 180 degrees. Unlike the regular Core 16, the Value Edition covers 100% of the sRGB color space and features a refresh rate of 180 Hz instead of 300 Hz. When it comes to expandability, the configuration options remain just as comprehensive. Up to 128GB DDR5 5600 RAM and up to 16TB of SSD storage are possible. These are distributed across two SODIMM sockets and two M.2 slots with PCI Express 4.0, which are equipped with thermal pads to ensure optimal operating temperatures. Extensive connectivity with support for up to 4 external monitors. The Value Edition does not compromise on connectivity and offers the same extensive port selection as the regular XMG Core 16. On the back of the laptop are an HDMI 2.1 port with 48 Gbps bandwidth, a DP40 compatible mini DisplayPort 2.1, a USB4 port with Thunderbolt compatibility, 140 watt power delivery, 20V, 7A, and integrated DisplayPort 2.1 with DP40. and the connector for the 240-watt power supply. The sides of the chassis house a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 port with DisplayPort 1.4a and 100-watt power delivery, 3 USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports, a Gigabit LAN port, a 2-inch-1 audio jack for headset and microphone, and an SD Express compatible card reader for full-size memory cards. Wireless connectivity is provided via Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 6E, depending on the selected LAN module. In total, the XMG Core 16V can natively drive up to 4 external monitors in addition to its internal display. The HDMI and mini DisplayPort outputs are connected directly to the high-performance NVIDIA GPU, while the DisplayPort signals from the 2 USB-C ports are handled by the energy-efficient GPU of the AMD processor. Depending on performance requirements, NVIDIA Optimus automatically switches between the GPU and NPU for these 2 ports. RGB keyboard with N-key rollover and glass-like Mylar touchpad. The keyboard of the XMG Core 16V is identical to that of the regular Core 16 and offers a comfortable typing experience with a full-size numeric keypad and full-size arrow keys. Features such as anti-ghosting, N-key rollover, and customizable RGB per key illumination are also included. The touchpad with a glass-like surface measures 123 by 77.5 mm and delivers precise input. Above the display, a full HD webcam with Windows Hello support and a mechanical privacy shutter rounds off the package for convenient video calls. Pricing and availability: 5% discount during Black Deals. The base configuration of the XMG Core 16V, M25, which can be freely configured on bestware.com, includes an AMD Ryzen 7 H255, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060, 16, 2x8, GB DDR5 5600 RAM, a 1TB Samsung 990 EVO Plus SSD, a 180Hz fast 1600p display with 500 nits of brightness. The regular starting price is €1,399, including 19% VAT. The laptop is in stock and available to order with immediate effect. As part of the ongoing Black Deals promotion, bestware.com is offering a 5% discount on the Core 16V until December 2nd, reducing the starting price to €1,329.05.